Kurumjaya, very good afternoon. You are watching Afternoon English Bulletin on SKTV, and I'm Victoria Rajkumari. First, the headlines. Ningol Chakoba widely celebrated across Manipur with immense religious fervour and joy. And all the Manipur Women's Voluntary Association slammed the Government of India for treating Manipur inferior and belittling in all aspects. And now to top stories. All the Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU organized Ningol Chakoba for women journalists at Manipur Press Club in Mizorkul today. Speaking in the program, President of AMJU, Asem Bhakta, expressed happiness on organizing the first ever Ningol Chakoba for women journalists, while also lauding their role as journalists and as mothers and sisters at their homes. While announcing an external tour for male journalists, Asem Bhakta is sure to organize an external tour for women journalists soon. As a part of Ningol Chakoba, traditional Saul and Phanik, sponsored by Directorate of Handloom and Jagan Rathor, were presented to women journalists who attended the grand feast. Later, a lucky draw was also held in which Impact TV's associate editor, Joyce Usham, won 2.915 grams of gold, sponsored by Ima Panthobi Jewellery in Wahengbam Laikai, while Indira Nongmaithem of Sangai Express won 1.4 gram gold ring that was sponsored by Leirin Jewellery in Sega Road, Thogda Bhabong Laikai. SKTV editor and publicity secretary of AMJU, Jaya Lakshmi Thangjam, SKTV anchor Olivia Jennifer Takilambam, and Kangla Pao journalist Shanti Salam won rice cookers that were sponsored by Mazo Hub, Keshampad Konjen Hazari Laikai.
I is my number of Quaki. No one Chakodori, Kakino, High Niki, Yamba Tokine, and Sotopirapa. A Hara went to Pirapa, they Dominari Quiki, Mayam US, Toxi, Havada, Yaine, Madudi to whom training Ambadi. A Kadonga with no way. Miss Harley, whom I am the key, sponsored Tiralora. I am Torlor and my name is in Javanese. I am Luna sooner Miria, Anaba, Yauba, the Gee, Can Yaubakra, Manisitava Natana. I am a maximum day. Like any country, I am no idea. Masi Matung is some by now Singova. A question family, many am Jewish family, group that I guess in Sanisha, Adegi, Mam Sili, Mam Sigi, cannot sit with home to Ponina Masima question Javani, Masimatung is sitting in Sound, Sinman Boys again.
On the occasion of Ningol Chakoba, Devi Nyasa Trading's Private Limited organized a festival for internally displaced women residing in Konthosam Khabam Bandir in Pathanga Lairanbi Community Hall yesterday. Speaking to SKTV, IDP Wangkem Nodia Chan said that internally displaced persons who fled from Churachandpur in the May 2023 conflict that are facing extreme hardship and difficulties. He added that conditions were better when relief camps received donations, but now that it has stopped, residents of relief camps continue to live in neglected and in dire conditions.
Anadi Simbi Lambiraba committee, Emelemi, the committee doziti later, Lily came and Sinjare, and usually no Muda, me, Madan Patsam, Samaki Bado, TBD. Sina Kona Basukona day, another Sukana Wakaluni, some Tople, Pajarisis. And Dr. Dilla, Maramaka, Kwahida, Kaito Wako, Super Look to Wakopa, Kopaki. Exactly, and people like coming by Hungary, Kanagum do Subano Makazamana, and Lana Esculator, as a Tari, Adungam the Mina, Sada, Skulsda, Tamdeli, the Sea Colombalapa, the Amotoba, the Tas Piggy, Private Kuntamla Tari Piggy, Pasha, Pibam the Tobacco, Yam Kodonkiva, Yam Langidi.
On the other hand, speaking on the occasion, Devi Niyasha Trading's Private Limited CEO Vidya Lakshmi Sagolsim said that the company organized Ningol Chakova Festival to alleviate their suffering, even for a short moment, to be included in the festive season.
Ningol Chakova is a pretty party in my way. Kitang pangzaba mating kitang namzaba kitang pangzaba. अभी वापस लोन देंगे और बहुत सारी कोई न पिज़्ज़ा जी कुछ कोई कंपनी की साइट से स्पॉन्सर तो होगा वेंडर सिंह द कनेक्ट साग का पी बको ना करने का विदेश कंपनी की सामो की पोर्टिंग आई तारे होगा लेजरी कोई माइन पेन सिंह देंगे अंगांग में हम कितना हम सब गिफ्ट कोई ना पिज़्ज़ा के ना पिज़्ज़ा रखो ना
Leishang Them Awang Leka Youth Center organized Ningol Chakova Festival for internally displaced women currently residing in Wangjing Kodompokpi and Lamding Higher Secondary School relief camps. The festival was organized at Leishang Them Kalimakong Community Hall yesterday. Speaking to media, Leishang Them Awang Leka Youth Center President Takilambam Birain said that the festival was organized to honor and respect women who abandoned their homes and properties on account of the violence of May 3, 2023 and found shelter in relief camps. Meanwhile, an internally displaced woman named T.H. Romibala expressed gratitude to the association for the thoughtful gesture, noting that organizing such early events make them feel at home. Nearly 300 women participated in the observance, followed by Ningol Chakova gifts from members of Leishang Them Awang Lekai Youth Center.
Sahi ani labase masi umam lo yam se hara ko ma je ko thamra su tawde na ka bagi pa ko da na ko je jun tharu ti ya la e ko pen ba ko di lai ke adu masi umam ni si da le kai je le ki ba hal ma yam na ko bu mi ma na da ba ni lan se ko na yam na ka yo tong na lai ba ni kham bi de na ko bu ka ko bi ga ni ta da ko yam na ngai pa na de ke tum kai hai ta toi na koi se la ma mai ga da la ko da tum ya ko chen da ko mi ni si lai ba la kai ki ni nga ka de na ko yu yam na ni si de la kai ni.
Ningol Chakova Festival was also celebrated in Jiribam district yesterday. Women adorned in traditional dresses visited their paternal families for a feast together. All Jiribam United Club Association Ajuka also organized Ningol Chakova Festival at Hilgut Community Hall in Lamlane, Atingbi. Former Daksha of Jila Parishad, Kesh Janaki Devi, President of Ajuka Maipaksana Mangang, President of Amukog Ajiri Branch, Abdul Sattar, Putul Bishnupriya Community, Fundai Luangmai VP, TRC shared a meal together and gifts were also presented to women folk, marking the spirit of this traditional festival. All Manipur Women's Voluntary Association Amawoba observed its 36th Foundation Day at GM Hall, Imphal today. In the event, Manipur University's Manipuri Department, Professor Dr. Toijam Tamfa, Poirai Leimarol Meira Paibi Apunba Manipur President Soraisam Memcha, and Amawoba President Yung Khaibam Kunjarani attended as key dignitaries. Speaking to media, Amawoba President Yung Khaibam Kunjarani said that the organization was founded on 24 October 1989 with the aim to include women's participation in key issues and has continued to play a pivotal role in many states' issues since its inception, stating that women have an equal role in upholding a peaceful and progressive society. She added that the demolition of Manipur Rajbari in a time when the state is reeling from a May 2023 conflict is highly condemnable, terming it as an act of insult by Indian government, stressing that this must be countered back. Furthermore, she added that the association has been vocal against imposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958, terming it as an arbitrary tool against civilians.
ꯅꯨꯄꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯁꯦꯟꯃꯤꯠꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯗ ꯍꯤꯔꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯥꯡ ꯂꯧꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯏ ꯔꯣꯝꯒꯤ ꯔꯥꯖꯕꯥꯔꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯒ ꯁꯥꯏꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯑꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯃꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯈꯤꯕ ꯍꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯍꯤꯁꯇꯣꯔꯤꯀꯦꯜꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯔꯤꯇꯦꯖ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯒꯗꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯅꯤꯡꯗꯣꯟ ꯄꯣꯝꯅꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯥꯎꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯤ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯈꯤꯕꯤꯛꯇ ꯃꯨꯠꯊꯠꯅꯕ ꯅꯝꯊꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯀꯥꯎꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯇꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯍꯤꯔꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯆꯪꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯋꯥꯈꯜ ꯂꯧꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯔꯩꯕ ꯄꯥꯡꯒꯜ ꯊꯧꯅꯥ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯇꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯆꯨꯡꯁꯤꯟꯅꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯀꯣꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯥꯟ ꯄꯥꯡꯒꯜꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯏꯔꯝꯗꯝ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯇꯪꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯥꯕ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ.
Now, before we move on to other news, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV's.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching Afternoon English Bulletin on SKTV. Now proceeding with other news. The first combined Jawan Kumrin of the Western Valley area in Chandal district was celebrated yesterday on the theme Bring the Best of the First Fruits to the House of the Lord Your God at Tungjeng village ground. The festival that celebrates first harvest was attended by Anal Naga community of Western Valley area of Chandal district. Speaking in the program, President of Western Valley Area, Sinu Rual, Dr. H.D. Thumjaring expressed happiness in organizing the combined celebration of Jawan Kumrin for the first time. The program was marked by cultural performances as well. Lions Club of Imphal and Lions Club of Polio cities jointly organized a cycle rally to raise awareness on the polio eradication today. The rally reflected off from Kangla Western Gate and culminated at Lions Club office Manipuri. Speaking on the sidelines, Babina Group of Companies Chairman and Managing Director Dr. Thangjaman Dhabali emphasized that collective efforts are essential to completely eradicate polio. He reminded that although India was declared polio-free in 2014, the disease still persists in neighboring countries like Pakistan and Afghanistan, posing a potential threat if not vigilant.
पृथ्वी मफम अयाबदा हजिक्ति पोलियो से मुथत्रे लेत्रे इराडिकेट तौरे भारत तगिसु 2014 दा वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ना पोलियो लेत्रे है ना लौथोक्ति रबनी अदुबु मफम खरदा पाकिस्तान अमसो अफगानिस्तान दि हजिक पोलियो गे अनाबसी यामना लेरी है ना दुमाइना रिपोर्ट तौबिरी अदुना WHO गी लिसिंग मखा द सथरगली बसिगी इराडिकेशन मूवमेंट सिलेदा पृथ्वी हेक हौबदि हौना तरुक चाउना याजदुना लक्सबनी मरुवेना वैक्सीन टिका थाबा हाय पारे सिलेदा पोलियो गी वैक्सीन पिथकपा सिलेदा रोटरी क्लब ना यामना चाउना थौदांग लौदन लाई Nasi-sudong luxury, mayam da polio mutat pagi sigi ho sidai da mayam yam pam da paujel pina da ta da machine jaba da program di.
Meanwhile, Lions Club of Imphal President Dr. Dijain reiterated that children below 5 years of age must continue to receive polio vaccinations without fail. He stressed that polio, once contracted, impacts a person for life and therefore sustained immunization and public cooperation are vital to keep India polio-free.
Pakistan amasung Afghanistan da leiba polio si akhoi na muthatnaba kaimba akhoi na mutharaude hairagadi anytime akhoi atopa world atopa country sing akhoi sandorakpa yaeba ko aduna akhoi na mayam su khangnare polio si once nagre hairagadi akhoi misi pura whole life sima people loiraga legidoi nebo ko aduna akhoi India da so akhoi yoraktnaba akhoi chesin tharang oina akhoi India si akhoi 2014 da polio free oire hairaga su akhoi polio dagi chesin da badi yadi hoji Ministry of Health na akhoi silaga akhoi angang singda chahi mangagi makada leireba akhoi India da hoji polio leitre Manipur da su leitre hairaga su akhoi polio si dum drop pithagieba ko adugi support tawboina akhoi na mayam da su polio si muthalasi haibagi akhoi mayam da awareness pi boina akhoi cycle si rally si chinjabani.
Pro-Sky Revolutionary People's Front (RPF) has accused the Indian Army of committing genocide and war crime at Khengmoi Loi village in East Kongyak region of Myanmar on October 20th through drone attacks on civilians, which resulted to killing of 2 civilians, including an 8-year-old girl. A press note issued by Deputy Secretary Publicity of RPF, Rovin Kuman, maintained that in the drone attack that was carried out by India Army, an 8-year-old girl and 27-year-old were killed, while 4 other civilians sustained injuries. While condoling the deaths of civilians in the hands of Indian Army, Pro-Sky Revolutionary People's Front asserted that the killing of civilians in the name of counter-insurgency is not new for Indian Army. The brutal killing of Manorama and Rose are examples of atrocities committed by Indian Army on civilians of Vasia regions. He further alleged that the cross-border drone attack by Indian Army on Naga civilians is a gross violation of international humanitarian norms and human decency. RPF also stressed on the need to carry out independent international inquiry by bringing the matter to attention of international human rights, humanitarian organization and United Nations. Pro-Sky Kangleipa Communist Party (KCP) released its biannual magazine Langtheng Minasi Aikoi today. In a press note issued by Information and Publicity Secretary in charge S. Mangal, it is informed that the volume 19 of Langtheng Minasi Aikoi was released by Department of Information and Publicity Kangleipa Communist Party (KCP) and covers various issues and opinion, including the recent demolition of Manipur wetlands, ideas of Hijam Mirawad, Marxism and the KCP's commitment towards its revolution. Other topics such as bridging the gap, meditation ties through time, digitization of Manipuri language, of the present crisis of Ladakh under the leadership of Sonam Wangchuk, our mother language Manipuri, a linguistic lens on decolonization and de-Indianization, socialism as a prerequisite for ultimate human development, philosophical trajectory from antiquity to the present, are also part of the magazine. Kanglei Jagoi Anoi Laikol, in short Kajal, Kurai Salangthong Jaithabi Leirak released its Manipuri classical dance group Tanum Derena during a function that was held at Kurai Kala Vidya Bhavan Hall on October 22nd. The classical dance was originally composed by late Thingbajam Babu Singh, and it was choreographed again by Director of Kajal, B. Sanjita Devi. Director of Kanglei Shaktam Langba Kanglup, SNA awardee Jingtham Branjit Kuman, President of Kurai Kala Vidya Bhavan, R.K. Nerjit Sana, President of Bahujan Sahitya Academy, Manipur State Dr. Fanjobab Lenajit attended the function. Speaking in the program, Kajal Director P. Sanjita Devi stressed on the importance of preserving the rich art and culture of Manipur in its pristine form, while also seeking assistance from relevant departments. Assam Rifles organized a medical camp at Katangbam and Kaitiang village in Tamenglong district as a part of its Operation Sadbhavana. A total of 100 villages availed benefits during the health camp. Villagers also expressed gratitude to Assam Rifles for conducting the medical camp and for meeting the health care needs of villages in far-flung areas. United Makak Sagai Welfare Association organized the 5th Meritorious Award 2025 at the residence of Rajuuddin Nahapik in Shad AG in Lilong Turel Ahanbi, Kongnang Makong Makai yesterday. During the program, students who had scored above 80% in both Class 10 and Class 12 examinations were felicitated at the event. Youths who have managed to crack FMGE, MCI, NEET NEET, MBBS, and those who are recipient of National Award and meritorious students in Islamic Studies were also felicitated during the program. Assistant Controller of Indian Defence Accounts Service, Makak Mayum Hoshni Mubarak, SDO, BDO of Machi Block, Technopal District, Mohammad Najmul Huda, Executive Engineer of RD and PR, RD Cell Ukrul, Mohammad Ziauddin, Principal of Kasom Kulen Higher Secondary School, Mohammad Atuallah, Assistant Engineer of MOBC, Mohammad Abdul Karim, along with other eminent persons, graced the felicitation program. And now the weather report. According to ICR Regional Center, Imphal state's maximum temperature was recorded at 29.6 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 18 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 82% in the morning and 54% in the evening today. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Ningol Chakoba widely celebrated across Manipur with immense religious fervor and joy. And all Manipur Women's Voluntary Association slams Government of India for treating Manipur inferior and belittling in all aspects. Well, that's all we have in this afternoon bulletin. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates. Till then, have a great evening.